Are you tired of the endless paperwork and the looming dread of payroll day? What if I told you there's a way to transform that headache into a seamless, stress-free process? A way to get your team paid accurately and on time, every single time, without the confusing spreadsheets and manual calculations. Today, we're going to unlock that secret. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Your Name, and for the past decade, I've been helping small business owners just like you navigate the sometimes murky waters of finance and operations. I know firsthand the challenges of wearing multiple hats, and payroll is often the heaviest one. It's not just about paying people. It's about compliance, accuracy, and most importantly, peace of mind. Before we dive in, let's be real for a second. We've all been there. It's the end of the pay period. You're scrambling to collect timesheets, double-checking hours, calculating deductions, and hoping you haven't made a costly mistake. The anxiety is real. A single error can lead to disgruntled employees, fines from the government, and a whole lot of extra work. But what if there was a tool that could automate most of this for you? A tool that's not only powerful but also incredibly user-friendly and, for many small businesses, surprisingly affordable? That tool is Wave Payroll. It's part of the Wave suite of financial tools, but today, we're going to focus on the heart of it all: setting up your business profile. Think of this as the foundation. The stronger your foundation, the more stable your house. The more accurate your business profile, the smoother your payroll runs. We're not just going to click through some buttons, we're going to understand the why behind each step, ensuring you're set up for success from day one. So grab a cup of coffee, open up your Wave account, and let's get started. The first step in setting up your business profile in Wave Payroll is all about your business details. It seems simple, but this is where a lot of people make mistakes that can ripple through the entire payroll process. You'll be asked to provide your legal business name, your address, and your federal employer identification number, or EIN. If you're a sole proprietor without an EIN, you might use your social security number, but it's generally recommended to have an EIN for payroll purposes. Accuracy here is non-negotiable. This information is what Wave will use to generate tax forms like your W-2s and 941s, and even your state tax forms, so if it's wrong, your tax filings will be wrong. Double-check your legal business name and make sure it matches what's on your official government documents. Is it Joe's Garage, LLC, or just Joe's Garage? These small details matter. Once you've got your basic business info locked in, the next crucial step is your company's legal structure. Wave will ask if you are a sole proprietorship, a partnership, a C corporation, or an S corporation. Why is this important? Because your legal structure determines how your business is taxed and, subsequently, how your payroll and payroll taxes are handled. A sole proprietor and an S corp, for example, have very different reporting requirements. If you're unsure about your legal structure, this is a great time to consult your business formation documents or a tax professional. Getting this right is a cornerstone of compliance. Moving on, we get to the core of payroll: the tax information. This is where many people start to sweat, but Wave makes it remarkably simple. You'll need to provide your federal and state tax IDs. For federal, that's your EIN again. For state, it depends on your location. Every state has its own Department of Labor, Unemployment Agency, and Department of Revenue. Wave will guide you to the specific information needed for your state. For example, if you're in California, you'll need your EDD, Employment Development Department, account number. If you're in New York, you'll need your NYS Department of Labor registration number. Don't worry if you don't have these numbers handy. Wave's interface is designed to help you find them or, at the very least, direct you to the right government website to apply for them. Remember, without these IDs, you can't accurately file and pay your payroll taxes, which is a major no-no. A key part of this section is choosing your payroll frequency. Will you be paying your employees weekly, bi-weekly, semi-monthly, or monthly? This isn't a decision to be taken lightly. It can impact your cash flow and, more importantly, your employees' expectations. Bi-weekly is a very common choice, paying on a specific day, like every other Friday. Semi-monthly, on the other hand, might be on the 15th and the last day of the month. The frequency you choose needs to be consistent, so pick one that works for your business and stick to it. Wave will use this frequency to schedule your payroll runs and remind you when it's time to process them. After the tax and frequency information, you'll be asked to connect your bank account. This is a critical step because this is where the money for your employees' direct deposits and your payroll tax payments will come from. Wave uses a secure, encrypted process to link your account. You'll typically be asked to log in to your bank through their portal, which is a much safer way than manually entering your account and routing numbers. Once connected, Wave will be able to initiate those all-important financial transactions, automating the most stressful part of payroll for many business owners. The beautiful thing here is that it also helps with reconciliation, as your payroll expenses are automatically categorized in your Wave accounting ledger. Now, let's talk about the people part of payroll, your employees. The next section of the setup process is about adding your team. You'll need their full legal name, their address, and their social security number. Again, accuracy is paramount. This information is used for tax purposes and to generate their W-2s at the end of the year. Wave also has a fantastic feature where you can invite employees to fill out their own personal information, including their bank account details for direct deposit. This not only saves you a ton of time but also reduces the risk of manual data entry errors. Empowering your employees to manage their own information is a win-win. For each employee, you'll also need to set up their compensation details. This includes their salary or hourly rate. If they're salaried, you'll enter their annual salary. If they're hourly, you'll enter their hourly rate. You can also specify if they are exempt or non-exempt. This is a crucial distinction for overtime calculations. Non-exempt employees are eligible for overtime pay, while exempt employees are not. You'll also set their payroll frequency again, but this time, it's specific to them. If you have some employees who are paid weekly and others who are paid bi-weekly, Wave can handle that. It's a level of flexibility that's super helpful for businesses with diverse workforces. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.